Okay.
And when I really learned to speak was from the other parents of the children in school. That's when I learned to speak, really.
Perfect. Okay, so how?
How?
Yeah.
Just by speaking.
So can you talk me through that interaction? So, your daughter, your daughter, right?
Yeah.
You took her to school, a French school. Obviously, you're very nervous because you're not quite sure what's going on.
Like sweats and
yeah, for sure. Totally different culture, different systems. You're not sure. Here's my daughter.
Right.
Someone comes up to you and says, and you're like,
well, what happened was that I met other foreigners.
Perfect. Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Who were very nice.
Yeah. Where were they from?
One was from the Republic of Congo.
Okay.
One from Peru.
Okay.
One from Argentina.
Was this a foreign school that you went to? Was it like
one
a foreign?
From Palestine. The one from Palestine became my best friend there. Yeah.
Was the school that you sent your daughter to like an international school?
No, but it was a school that was open to all different sectors because it had performing arts in it.
Okay.
So it was kind of a special program. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been in the sector,
Right. Well, because I mean, you're just naming so many, such a diverse.
No, it's normally not diverse at all. It was in Normandy.
Right. Oh,
it's not very diverse.
Right.
And her best friend was a woman who was very nice, who had lived in the States for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she was she's of Russian descent.
Right. Wow. So you had so many language. I mean, and
yeah.
I think none of those people that you've mentioned, their mother tongues would have been English.
No.
So would you have spoken French with them?
So I spoke French with them because they didn't speak English.
Amazing. Well, that's super helpful, right? Because if they did, you'd you'd probably default to English.
Yes.
So you spoke to these other foreigners in French. How was their French? Was it as good as yours? Better? Worse?
Better than mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so how did you learn when you came up?
Because they had been there longer than me.
Right. No, sure. I understand. So, but what I don't understand in those kind of situations is, you get to the steps with your daughter goes in and you speak to the lady from the Congo, for example, or whoever else, and they say something you don't understand. What do you do?
Oh, that's a good question. The lady from the Congo spoke some English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, Palestinian one spoke a little English too. So I think that we maybe could revert to English when we didn't understand each other.
Right. Okay. So you did practice some French, but then when you got stuck and you were like,
tiny bit of English. Mm-hmm.
Was a lot of the conversations you had with the other mothers body language, context based sort of language, and that's how you would get clues as to what you were speaking.
Right.
What you've just heard was a clip from a podcast series called The Learner Journals, available on the Mandarin Monkey app, where I try to find out how people acquire languages. I want to know the tips, the tricks, the methods, and the motivations to rocket the rest of our efforts into the stratosphere. So if you haven't already, go and download the Mandarin Monkey app, trial it, and then binge the series. There are so many good tips and tricks for you to know.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 287.
第287集287第2北七。
加油
I should say something bad.
Don't say that again then. Don't be so rude.
但是87就是一个北七，不是说它不是一个 swearing word， 但是它就是一个骂人的 idiot。It means idiot. 北七。Okay, 好 the first swearing lesson.
There you go. And that's how this podcast episode is gonna go.
哦，真的吗？
No. That's
okay.
not.
大家早。
How are you?
你们好。
So, this is 我们的 like normal 的广播，对不对？
对啊，星期一都是，也不是说怎样是 normal， 怎样是正常。
What was that? It's like our one that we do normally.
就是我们都会聊天这样。
对，然后我会告诉
就是聊屁话。
对啊。我会this is yeah because like last time we talked about what we talking about B-days
B-day
and like
冲屁股
来干净你的屁股 and
对，我们就在聊。
对啊，很多很脏的东西。Anyway,
很多很脏。
对啊 but this time it's not. It's going to be a bit more fun, which is nice. And let me just 我需要解释 this the idea of 我们的广播 and I know there's a lot of people listening like doing this.
怎样
My dog stepped on a bee. But
My husband drink my tea.
对啊，那个东西不是 free. That was the Chinglish version.
对，好棒。怎样？你的重点是什么
now I'm thinking about the about things that rhyme with that. I was just thinking that 那个自行车你需要骑。
你很烦欸。
I don't know. No, I'm thinking about it. Okay.
你这个傻逼。
Hey, stop throwing me off. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. So the Mandarin Monkey podcast is a mix and blend of amazing 英文跟中文. So Eula speaks 中文, Eula 从台湾来，
台湾国旗在
对啊，
这里，
我从英国来。
英国国旗在
As
那
you
里。
can see, I say I'm from England. I'm a man of the world. I'm a traveller. I'm a man of the world. I'm a nomad.
对，你是牧羊人。
对啊，我是。I've moved everywhere.
对
I've been everywhere, and I call no country my home. Everywhere, the world is my home. So I'm a world man.
是
And 我会说英文，他会说中文。And what happens is you don't get 很挫败, you don't get frustrated by listening to something that you may not understand. Now 我知道如果你要share like a 新的语言 like 中文 for example, 你需要 input, 对不对？
是啊，一定要
input, but also output. And this is 为什么你会买
我们的课程。对，
to get the input. But sometimes, like me, for example, I do this quite a lot. I'll listen to something, maybe I won't understand it. Maybe it's something just too 复杂. It's just 很复杂. And I won't understand it.
Just say 很复杂。
Yeah, what's that?
Too 复杂。
Too 复杂. I like the way it...
爱不喜欢。
Yeah, it's Chinglish though, isn't it? So we'll speak Chinglish in this as well. But I'll listen to something, perhaps I won't understand it. Maybe I'm on my cycle. Maybe they're talking about something really... some 科技 or something that I will 听不懂. I don't pick up some of the words they're using. They're using brand names or something like 中国的 brand names and 我听不懂. And I'll float away. My brain will just drift away slowly into the night. Bye, Tom's concentration. Okay, bye. 你的注意力在哪里? Bye.
再见。
And I need to be pulled back. And I'm only pulled back by being interested in the
主题
and the conversation and so what we do is we provide you two sides. We give you the
中文
the 中文是你，这是你的工作。
我是中文人，我是台湾人，我讲中文。
对啊，and so you get the input from Eula at a natural flowing state.
Hi.
And then you get kept on. 你刚刚放屁了吗？
我没有啊，
我听到。
我没有。
是你吗？
我说 Hi。
I swear I heard it. It came from like that monkey maybe. 是那个猴子吗？
没有人。
Something moved and went.
你知道昨天我们上个周末我们去露营，我们会告诉你们故事，但是呢，你就会 randomly 听到一些很奇怪的声音，然后就说是你吗？是你吗？是你吗？我说不是我。
Oh. I think 很好笑 if it was you. I'm just saying. And then I will keep you on track by speaking English, so you kind of follow the conversation. You don't get lost. So we'll maybe try and snap you back in to the conversation whilst we go. But if you are new, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back.
欢迎回来。
We have now done 287 of these 广播。
对。Oh, also 我们没有 transcript.
Oh yeah, so have that.
太难了啦 ，transcript 要做很久。
对啊，你要解释吗？你要告诉他们为什么我们没有 transcript 吗？
就是太难啦，然后又是 Chinglish。
对啊，
你要怎么你也看不懂？就是如果我们把那个字幕放上去，你也看不懂。
对。
所以就是一个很难的工作。然后我们一个广播大概1个小时吧 ，an hour， 那个需要2个小时、3个小时的工作。
对。
就是打字幕，所以对不起。 抱歉，我们没有 transcript。
对，我不知道为什么 like 很多人，我说很多人 like there's only a small amount of people， 但是他们上 like writing 写 transcripts 是 like 很快的 like maybe an automatic thing， 但是 like AI you can get AI programs that can like auto translate， 但是
那个错
not in Chinglish，
对
it won't flip in between languages
没办法
like this， do you know what I mean like we do constantly
unless
uh-oh
这个中文叫做除非
oh
除非你是我们的大粉丝 our big fan
yeah
然后你真的喜欢打字 alright you love typing
然后你可以翻译
contact
你可以翻译
yeah you contact us
对啊 chat at mandarinmonkey.com
没错我们会请你 OK 我们会请你帮我们打 transcript and 你需要打 traditional characters simplified characters 还有拼音还有英文有4个 tracks 的字幕 所以如果你真的喜欢你有兴趣的话欢迎你 alright
对 in fact 这是挑战
这是一个很大的挑战
for the people out there who would love transcripts of the show we applaud you and please get in touch chat at mandarinmonkey.com or just write a transcript for one episode pick an episode your favorite one maybe made you laugh whatever it is whatever was going on that day transcribe the entire episode as you just said 英文中文英文simplified traditional characters and pinyin so you should have four scripts basically so you need to listen to it 4 times and write over an hour's worth of podcast or audio material for four times
对啊
and see how long it takes you and then come back to us and then say we need some transcripts
对真的如果你真的可以的话 if you can do this job 我们非常的欢迎你 please contact us
yeah if you'd like to do it if you've got the time to do it
没错
I think it's 很好的挑战 this is a great challenge
而且是一个很棒的听力练习很棒的 listening practice
oh it is because you have to repeat
对你要一直重复然后你要一直听要很专心的听
对 you know
我在讲什么
BRG, I edit those little clips from this learner journals, right? And I obviously put them on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, right? And they're only between
1分钟吧
1 minute and maximum
对
2.5 minutes max. It takes me about an hour to transcribe them.
对啊
Like to write all the subtitles because you have to get it correct.
对啊
I have to listen and re-listen and re-listen, make sure I've got everything, correct. And then obviously the rest of the stuff. So, I mean, over an hour.
非常的辛苦
But yeah, it's a big job. It's a proper job. It's a proper job to do that in so many languages. If it was only in 英文 that's a thing. That's a whole thing anyway. But if it's in 4 different versions of
对呀好可怕 But anyway
so
我们要先来跟一些朋友 say hi 对不对
Yeah, we certainly do. So I just want to say welcome back to Noah.
Hi Noah
Hi, 勾环
Go 为什么你要
你好勾环
Okay
How are you? So Noah came along a little while ago and joined the Hangout tier, and then sort of life happened because life does happen, and I think life got in the way, and then it disappeared for a little while, and then came back recently to take Mandarin, I guess, seriously, and jumped in with some lessons. So I was how bang! So welcome Noah. Also Sydney, I want to say hi to Sydney. And
Hi Sydney.
Welcome into the lessons and joining Mandarin Monkey. We appreciate the effort on your own behalf
没错
to jumping into Mandarin properly.
对啊
Also Andrew, welcome to you as well.
对
For jumping into lessons as well. Because I mean into lessons, not to 2 lessons because we don't do that anymore, do we?
没有
It's 4 or 8 now.
对没错
4 or 8 lessons with awesome Mandarin teachers, and you can always go and find those at www.mandarinmonkey.com. While you're there, and 如果你用if you've got your Wanglu on,
是
drop a review. By the way, and this is funny, 这是很好笑，因为this Australia, I think I must be an Australian person. I feel it's an Australian person in my heart.
为什么怎么了
They wrote us a review. Someone wrote us a review on I can't remember what it was, iTunes maybe, or the Apple Podcast app, right, on the Apple. So thank you very much. Give us a 5-star review for Mandaboo.
谢谢大家
Super 感谢. But they said, yeah, these guys are all right. Which is high praise. It's high praise from Like, okay, if I ask, 如果你跟 like 英国人说话 or a Australian, right? And they go, yeah, it's all right. That's pretty positive.
真的吗？听起来不
It's not like
像
不错，那不错。
听起来不像。为什么
I know.
为什么你们的态度要这么的 like yeah？ 但是 it means 很棒，你们很棒。
I don't know. I think there's maybe like a sense of pride there when you replying, and I mean, there's two ways you can go. Well, I mean, obviously there's grey areas, but you can go. For example, if you go like, "Oh, how was the camping trip?" Yeah, and I could go, "It was amazing, yeah."
好假
Right, and now 现在我说 like 我气怪人，对不对？
你很奇怪。
But then on and then you could go the reverse of that, like the total backwards of that, and go, well, not so good. Right? Now I don't want to be an idiot.
Okay.
I'm not negative, so I don't want to go down in that space in that space where I just go, yeah, well, it wasn't great, was it? But I'm not like I don't want to be there, even though I might feel it. So I'm going to go in there like I'm going to stay cool about it. Like, yeah, it was all right, yeah. You might go as far as to say that was pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. 翻译。
真的如果是好就是好。
Amazing. Huh?
真的吗 ？Pretty good 就是 amazing.
I saw, yeah. Well, I spoke to like Phil, for example. I spoke to Phil, and they went out to see Back to the Future. 那个电影
是
theater show. The theater show, right? So the
好想回去哦。
对，
我好想去看。
我们有3个孩子 So
Just
so we can't go to things like that, babe. We can dream about it.
好啊。
We can like 想 we can imagine
想象我们在这个剧院里面，
对，
然后看这些剧，
做梦可以。Oh, can you imagine? I said to the other day, I said it to you often than can you imagine what that'd be like going to the cinema?
Yeah.
You imagine that? Anyway, they went to see Back to the Future, right? And he wanted to say it was like fantastic. It blew my socks off.
真的
Like it was amazing.
他真的说吗？还是
No. He wanted to say that.
你怎么知道
Because of his ganjie. Like I could sense his ganjie. So like 你知道我意思吗？
他的身体语言告诉你他真的
No, but this is online, so I couldn't see it. But like his 声音，他的声音 Yeah, no, yeah, really, yeah, it was alright, yeah. That.
为什么要把它压下来
I don't know, because it's like a maturity or something. 我不知道为什么 Like I would definitely go, because 你知道 like I will wear my feeling, like I'll say my
你很常就是表现你真正的感觉啊。
如果我真的喜欢，我会告诉你，对不对？
对啊，你会真的就是很开心的。
对啊。The only thing I won't tell you so much, or it won't be so obvious, is if I'm 难过。That won't be so obvious unless something's going to break me.
No.
It won't be so. But the other end, I'm like, this is amazing. Like, this is amazing. Like,
等一下，如果我有英国的朋友，OK, let's say outside of our house, 我有朋友，像 Sheridan, 他说你的 camping 怎么样？然后我说我真的很喜欢。
Yeah, no, 你可以。
我可以哦。
Yeah, maybe 应该就是男生的。
这是男生的习惯，就是
I don't know，
不要表现的这么的开心，是不是？
对 I don't know, I've met lady, I've met 英国的女生，他们会说 Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. Instead of like going woo.
当然我不会 woo， 但是我会说
Sorry for blowing your ears out.
我可能会说 Yeah, I loved it. Like you know, the view was amazing, and the sleeping was really bad, and
It was so bad. It was so bad.
但是我的声音会很开心，非常的开心。他们会觉得我很讨厌吗？
I think so.
Really?
Well, I could, no. I mean, if you're really excited, because we talked about this before, no one cares as much about your thing as you care about your thing, like your kids.
也是哦。
Like 你的孩子, like your holiday. No one cares that much about your holiday or more about your holiday than you do.
Yeah.
You're like, we had an amazing time. We went to, Kilimanjaro and whatever. And then we flew over to Universal Studios. We had such an amazing time. We met all the cast and crew of Harry Potter. It was amazing. In their heads, they'd be like, yeah. Oh. 你知道吗？
Yeah.
like just secret.
他们就会不管这样。
他们真的不管 Of course not. They'll go, oh wow, it sounds really good. So do you want a sandwich, or are we gonna? Do you know what I mean? Be like, no, I want to talk about my things more.
如果是台湾的朋友，像我的朋友跟我在一起的话，我们会很 nosy，我们会一直问说，他可能讲说，你知道吗？我昨天看的电影超屌的，然后你知道吗？那个里面这边枪手这边打来打去啊，你说，然后就开始聊得很开心这样。
对，
然后他的朋友就说，那你跟谁去？真的吗？他不是有男朋友吗？你怎么跟他出去？
This is gossip though more than. 但是
他会 turn into gossip， 他会变得很八卦这样。
But if you express what your family and stuff like that, like family photos, your holiday photos, your experience, whatever weekend, like the rate of interest your family might be interested, but your friends 我不知道。It's just it's like Facebook likes.
对，可是他如果是你的好朋友，那是有点不一样吧。如果是好朋友给你看照片的话，那如果他的风景那些 views 很漂亮，或者他们去的地方很好玩，你还是会有兴趣吧。像你那天像我们不是就是会有朋友给我们看 babies 的照片嘛，even 在 Facebook 上面也有很多 babies 的照片，你就觉得他们好可爱哟，你看他们穿的衣服。
对啊，但是那个感觉 it will last what 5秒吗？
一下，对
10秒 you go 好可爱。
你看他的头发，你看他的衣服，你就开始看他身上的东西。对。可能女生比较不一样，女生很喜欢讲一些小的事情。我们会讲说他的衣服很漂亮，他的头发很漂亮。你看他的肉chubby 这样。
I'm not chubby. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's just like a human thing. And that's okay because they're your kids. And you love your kids, or hopefully you love your kids, right? And you love your holidays or whatever you've got going on in your life, right? Yeah. If you've completed a cool course in coding or piano or whatever it is, or if you've completed something, that's your win. And that's cool that you won that. And your family should care about that because they're your 父母 or 姐姐哥哥 whatever. But your friends though, and they'll be happy for you, I'm sure, like if you've done something really cool. Unless it's like really cool. Like really cool. Do you know what I mean?
以前我妈妈会 like force me to do something. 以前我不是会有弹钢琴吗？我以前 play piano. 然后呢，每一次我妈妈就是去跟她朋友吃饭，去跟她朋友聊天的时候，她就会说：“妹妹 ，bring your book， 带你的跟那个钢琴的那个 book 那个谱，你怎么叫它 notebook？
Yeah.
是吗？”然后说带那本书，然后到了那个他的朋友的家，他就说妹妹去弹琴，Just go and play the piano. I was like， 我不要，为什么我要弹给他们听？但是他就是一种，这是我妈妈的骄傲，你知道吗？他就是觉得说我帮你付这么多钱，然后让你上课，然后你弹的也好听，那你就去表演给你的朋友看，然后就觉得说，可是他们不管啊。
Yeah, I know.
Why?
I know,
他们为什么会管？为什么他们管我的钢琴好不好
？Yeah.
Maybe 他们觉得我钢琴弹得不好。
对。And see, yeah, I know exactly. Now, unless, as I say, unless it's like extreme, like you pop a 3-year-old down there and they're playing like, and they turn into like a 53-year-old piano player. 你知道吗？
Yeah.
And then it's like, wow, what? It's a freak. Basically, like what? That's an amazing. But then even that lasts like, okay, cool. So can we go out now? Kind of. Anyway, so an Australian guy, left a comment, left a review, 5 stars. Yeah, these guys are all right. And I take that as high praise. So whoever that was,
谢谢.
Thanks, mate. I'm assuming you're Australian. Could be anywhere, I guess.
Okay.
But
为什么一定是澳洲？为什么不是英国？英国也会这么说吧。
When I read
英国人
I read it in Australian accent.
是因为你的
The voice in my head is Australian.
Okay.
Yeah.
好。
So, yeah, these guys are all right. I liked it. Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, mate. I enjoyed it. Anyways, thank you very much for the review. We appreciate it. But if you are around about that town in the iTunes
我们的 town
podcast town,
Town, Mandarin Monkey Town.
Go and slap some stars down. It takes like 1 minute, helps us out because it massages the algorithm the swanfa, the algorithm of Spotify, of Apple thingy, what you call it, podcasts, of Google Android thingy, it massages the swanfa, the algorithm, and that helps us to grow. So 谢谢. It takes 10 seconds of your time if you've enjoyed us ever, and it helps us immeasurably. So 谢谢.
谢谢大家.
And if you can comment, also comment on it. Why not? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Talk to each other in the comments.
Yeah.
Why not?
交朋友,
Let's set it on fire. Okay. Now, I have some questions for you.
好可怕。
可以问你吗？
好啊，为什么这么突然？
So, are you ready?
好了。
Okay, so I just heard a couple of questions this morning. I thought these were interesting questions to answer. I'd like to put them to you.
哦，好啊。
So let's say that you have a 头脑问题. Let's just say I like 我 deal like 一个石头.
好。
And it hit you on the head.
好。
And you fell down. 你跌掉了. 然后
跌倒了.
跌掉了. And you got up. And then you couldn't speak other than one phrase. Just one phrase. Forever.
Okay.
What would that phrase be?
Oh no! 这个太难了.
So I'll give you the 规则. 我会给你规则, okay? So 你可以用你的身体.
Yeah.
Like body language. You can use that in your life, but you can only say one phrase. What phrase would you hear?
我不知道，这个好难哦。
Well, that's why it's a 很好的问题.
你呢？
I
你
don't
有
know.
答案吗？
So I was thinking, I've gone through a range of emotions. I went through like 很多的答案.
好。
And DE was like, I don't know, yes. But then yes would get you in like a lot of trouble.
对啊。
Do you know what I mean?
你不能一直说 yes.
Were you speeding? Yes. Do you know what I mean? Did you steal that? Yes.
所以等一下，所以我的状况是我有你，我也有孩子们，但是我就只能说一句话 in my life, in my entire life. 但是你还在。You're still
No,
with
I'm
me.
fine. Yeah. Well, I
still
mean,
with
it
me,
depends
right?
on what the phrase is.
No, you're still living with me, right?
Yeah,
你还是跟
for the
我
moment. 对啊。
还是我是一个人
No, it's now. So right now,
Okay.
you fall over. You hit your head. You wake up.
Yeah.
So just recording this. You trip over the cable, you hit your head on the camera. Ba-dum. You can only say one phrase. So I thought, yeah. And then you got other stuff like, I don't know. 我要一个. 我要一个. That's your phrase. You can just do 我要一个而已.
我要一个.
So you got to think about what situations in life would you go into where 我要一个 wouldn't work. So you go into a shop, 你要买 I don't know 三明治.
Yeah.
你拿你的三明治, you take it to the till, and then you show, you just say 我要一个, and 他们会说好, 你要袋子吗? 我要一个. So it works for still, right?
Yeah.
你有没有会员卡? 我要一个.
It works. 成功哎.
Well, does it though?
但是你要拿出来啊。
会员卡吗?
Yeah.
Now you might have one.
对，你要真的拿得出
But
来。
you say 我要一个, like they'll give you one. But if you already have one,
他们又会再给你。
you get out of your pocket and go, 我要一个. 我要一个? 你知道我意思吗？
但是他们
they'll be like, what? Beep.
不要，对
Okay, 好
啊，
啊，所以
他们
that's-
会觉得你很奇怪。
对啊，
但他们还是懂。
300块. 我要一个. Right?
到底要什么？
对. So that 我要一个 might work in some instances. Or you can just point. 我要一个.
哦，但是你要付钱啊，你又不能说我要一个，对不对？
我知道。
好，我的是带我回家。
带我回家. Really?
然后 the whole address.
Just take me home.
对，带我回家。
What if you move?
啊？
What about if you move?
什么意思？
If you move house? Then you're asking them to take you back to
好
the address.
那不要讲不要讲地址，但是我就说带我回家，这样就好了。
Yeah, where do you live?
那我就把它写在我的手上，
On your hand.
对，我就写
What,
下来
every day?
对，
You're not like you can.
带我回家。
You can but the thing is, 为什么你需要他们带你回家？
我不知道，因为可能撞到头，然后我 我就
but like 现在 so you've got it boom damn you just have to go and live your life now like you can think normally you can just only say one thing
对啊可是我去买东西买完他说带我回家他妈带我回家
这很奇怪 so you wanna 你跟我不知道你需要 like 问他们如果他们有买蛋 right 所以
但是训我不是一个笨蛋就是我找得到蛋你懂吗就是我还是可以做我的事情但是我做完事情之后我要他们带我回家这样
Yeah but you don't need them to take you home
要啊不然我会不知道我的家在哪
You can walk you can drive you're fine
那我就不要开车啊
为什么
因为在英国开车很讨厌
Oh so you could say other things like what could you say 帮我
帮你什么
Well I don't know what's a universal answer to everything
他们会说
应该
但是说我帮你你要我帮你什么这样
帮我
对啊可你要我帮你什么
帮我
什么
And then just leave
这就是一个循环
可能差不多不错
你还好吗
差不多
你怎么了
我马马虎虎Is there any like universal thing?
I think 带我回家比较有用，因为他们就会带我回家，我就会比较安全这样。
I think you'd be safe anyway because when I'm walking around, if I'm going to a 三明治 like the subway, and 他们说 OK 你要什么？你要什么？ And 我说带我回家。他们 be like what?
那有很多办法，我可以拿着菜单。
Can you take me home. Huh? Do you want a subway? Take me home. What bread? Take me home. You're going to get in trouble. Also, if you 跟男生说话，你说 take me home, you got trouble.
对，也是。
Change your answer.
我不会跟男生说话。
换你的啊？
我就不要跟男生说话。好烦哦！给我钱。
Like a bully.
Yeah, 给我钱。
If it would be really bad if it was like you like 你很丑 that was your answer to everything
不行这是 insulting 就是你在侮辱人家
unless you were buying 臭豆腐 in which case that would work
可是你的 examples 都是在一个状况啊就是在其他的状况没有用啊
I don't think there is one right
对没有啊你要讲什么除非你跟我你讲说在沙漠我在 jungle 在丛林或是在哪里
只有一个人吗
只有一个人对啊
well just say that you didn't have to speak
对啊
that's the only reason that would help but
可是你也可以就是你有身体语言嘛你可以这样指啊你可以 point 对不对像你去 subway 我可以 point 就说我
yeah I mean you could
带我回家
you don't need to speak you could just point you could just like pretend you're a mute you know that you can't speak and then just but I mean there's got to be like a neutralish kind of phrase that you could use
我还不知道我真的不知道
like maybe 你要三明治吗 maybe what do you want one
你要 pizza 吗
maybe
你要寿司吗
but even if it's a 你要吗 it's a good answer isn't it maybe but like
那在其他的地方怎么办
你要哪一个 cheese maybe 哈哪一个 maybe that guy would be so annoying okay yeah okay so your answer is what
对啊带我回家
it take me home
对
you die
不会啊
you die in that situation I think
不会啊
I'm gonna go with what was my first one
好你有
I want one
对
我要
一个
yeah just one please I'll say please to be polite just in case I'm in a situation how would I book tickets or anything
网路
oh yeah I'd have to like email right
对你要用电脑订
text to speech
对
on the phone right
打字
对啊
你的我要一个真的就只有在买东西的时候啊
yeah but that 这是生活对不对
对啊看你在哪里生活看你身边有谁啊
you'd never be able to like call your kids again you wouldn't be able to say their names just 我要一个
你有4个了，你有4个孩子，你还要吗
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 我要1个。
Yeah, you got.
Oh my god.
You can get in trouble for that. Okay, 下一个吗？
好。
So the next one is, if you were to choose a friend from a movie to be your companion in life, like just like a good close friend who out of any movie, what would it be? Who would it be? They'd keep you company when you're alone. They'd help you shopping. They'd go out with you, whatever. They'd, you know, want 一个朋友是谁？你会换谁？
谁哦？怎么这么难？可是我看的电影都是 either war 来打仗的，或是那种 superheroes。
Yeah.
都是英雄。
Are you thinking of 英雄 are you?
但是其实我不需要他们啊。
为什么？
我要他们干嘛？
就是
我要一个，我知道你说可能是陪伴吗？还是他会帮我做事情？
他们会帮你。
那我就要找一个是可以帮助我的，是谁啊？好啦，灰姑娘，迪恩。
灰姑娘，
她的名字英文我忘记了。灰姑娘她的故事就是她有一个很坏的妈妈，然后跟2个姐姐。
对啊。
然后这个他们要 Cinderella 对啦，我忘记她的名字。灰姑娘。
Yeah, you'd like Cinderella as your friend. 为什么？
她会帮我打扫家里。他会帮我洗碗。
That's such a mum thing to say.
他帮我洗碗，帮我拖地，帮我做家事。然后他唱歌也好听，他也漂亮，这样。
You're gonna kick yourself, by the way. You're gonna kick yourself.
为什么？
Well, because you went for Cinderella, right? She can help you do the housework.
对啊。
Oh yeah, she can help you tidy up.
对啊。
Make everything sheeny cleany.
对啊。
Be a good friend. She'd speak like this. Oh, hello.
对啊，很温柔啊。
I'm gonna help you. 很礼貌。
很有礼貌，很温柔。
Yeah.
对。
Yeah.
我就要很多时间做我的事情啊。
对。
Right， 我就不需要上班的时间还要做家事，或者是晚上我想休息的时候还要做家事，他帮我做就好了。
Yeah, Kyrie would love her.
Yeah,
because she's a princess.
对啊，公主。
Yeah,
漂亮。
She's a princess. She's a princess.
对啊。
So Kyrie would love her. Yeah, okay.
对啊，很乖啊。
Any other choices, or just the Cinders?
我要想他要帮我们做什么事情
I can try and give you some ideas.
我知道了。
Okay.
我有一个。我要那个在那个什么，有一个女孩，她是那个宫崎骏一个日本的 animation，会移动的城堡，Moving Castle。
House Moving Castle.
House Moving Castle。它的那个作者是谁
The Ghibli.
Ghibli。对，那个他的那个风格的 style 是 Ghibli。
Studio Ghibli is the studio. Yeah.
OK。他们有一个电影是一个女孩，她忘记了自己的名字，然后她到了一个城市，她的爸爸妈妈变成猪。你记得这个故事吗
？Totoro？
不是，那就是那个Totoro 也很好。Totoro 是豆豆龙，不是一个女孩，她
Spirited Away，
对 Spirit Away 就是那个 Spirit Away 那个女孩叫千寻嘛，她到了一个饭店工作，对不对？她有一个爷爷，
老板娘很坏，
对，那个老板娘很坏，对，
很坏，对。
但是她认识一个爷爷，那个爷爷他有8只手，你记得吗
？Does she? Oh, the big
的爷爷 the grandpa， 他有8只手在工作，
对。
我要那个爷爷
He works in the coal thingy。
对，我要那个爷爷。
You want him? Why?
因为我可以叫他帮我做事情。
Will he help you like around the house?
我就说爷爷帮我来写故事，然后他帮我写故事。爷爷帮我寄信，爷爷帮我寄信，这样他就有很多只手在那边动，一次哦。
他会 like 帮你什么设计课程吗？
对啊，帮我工作，就是等于是他是我的助理，我的 assistant。
Yeah.
对
，because you got multiple arms.
对啊，
All right,
他可以做很多事情。
Good answer.
你呢？你要找谁当你的好朋友
？So many.
那谁是第一？
Well, the first few, something like the genie from Aladdin.
当朋友
Yeah.
你那个只是在 use it， 你只是在用它。
You're using the yeah.
Yeah， 但是爷爷可以用很多次啊。
So?
The genie 只可以用3次。
No, I can get my list. I could do my list trick with him. You know?
但是只有3次机会啊。
他会给我, yeah. It'll give me the list trick. So if you don't know, guys, how to solve the problem of the no more wishes genie problem, the 3 wishes genie problem, I will pay this very quickly. So all you have to do is write down a list, get a piece of paper and write down a list of everything you want on a list, right? And make it very, very specific. Make the words very specific so you don't get anything wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want a large, I don't know what, an 8-bedroom house in the middle of blah, blah, blah place with a fence and made of white bricks, completely paid for, never to owe any money to anyone. The title deeds in my
太长
in my
了
hand. No, you have to be really, really specific about everything so they can't like get around it or give you the wrong thing. 你知道吗?
好长哦。
So, and all those things, you know, I want a Tesla or whatever the thing is, right? Unlimited money on my card, blah, 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 blah. And then you give it to the genie, you say, wish number 1, give me everything on that list. I wish for everything on that list to become true. And then they pling, and then you've got everything you want, and then 2 more wishes. Okay, that's it. So that would be one of them.
好
2, like Dumbledore
魔法师
from Harry Potter, something like that. Or Harry Potter, just some magic in my life. 你知道吗?
魔法你喜欢
需要魔法. Yeah,
对
because
Yeah
we don't have to live here anymore. We can live anywhere.
对啊
Just,
我
and we
们可以
go,
自己盖我们的房子。
对啊.
Yeah,
We can build our own. Yeah, 对对对. 魔法的.
房子
Yeah. Just anywhere. Well, not anywhere, because I mean, I guess police would come and say, you can't build there.
不行
But magic, right?
啊
And then I don't know. I mean, the Iron Giant, a huge
那
robot,
是谁啊
the huge robot. I am. No, what did you say? Superman. Have you seen the Iron Giant?
没有好像没
He's a
有
big giant. What about King Kong?
你要 King Kong
他是我的
他很
朋友。
生气
Or
耶
Godzilla,
干嘛
right?
他们太生气了他们太大了
But suddenly, the banks will give us a loan. Won't they? They'll give us a loan, won't they? We'd get a mortgage pretty quick.
你真的是很暴力耶你
The deposit on the house, don't worry about it.
你不行
Don't worry
这
about
样 Jenny 就可以帮 Yeah.
Okay, next bank.
Next bank
There.
Jenny 就可以帮你啦你干嘛要
Jenny
哥吉拉你也不需要 King Kong 对不对
Well, I mean, I don't mind. It could be King Kong. He's just as dangerous, right? He's dangerous. He's big. I could ride him to places.
哦也是就是他可以保护你啦
对啊
他可以保护你
Godzilla could take us to Taiwan on his back.
Oh yeah
I'd imagine that'd be really cold.
好的为什么
Across the sea. Even if he walked and we were like on his head and he just walked the whole way, I'd imagine that would, 1, take a long time. Right? Because walking
当
to
然啊
Taiwan.
而且他们很大哎
是
但
but
他们的一步是好远的距离
yeah, but I don't think it's as fast as a plane, right?
没有吧
No, because he's still walking.
他们有比飞机快吧
Even if he walks like 1 mile, like 2.5 kilometers per step, it still a plane's going
对
faster.
他们没有比飞机快 Yeah
And a plane takes like 14 hours, so it would take
对啊
walking
更久
like a week. I was that.
也是
And you know, I don't know, but
好了
we could go over there. Taiwan would fire guns. There would be so much. Oh, anyway.
他们才不会让你进去
I
嘞
think they think we're invading, right?
对啊
Okay, so you're gonna stick with Cinderella?
还有那个爷爷8只手的
And
爷
the
爷
yeah. So I think those I quite like just for fun. Dobby. Is that Dobby from Harry Potter, ma?
多比是谁
Oh, I'm Dobby. I can't remember how he speaks.
多比
Dobby, yeah, the
多比
little house elf.
哦呀多比
He gave me a sock.
啊好可爱
Master gave me a sock.
他很可爱
I'm free. Dobby's free. He just because he's cut eye
他很可爱他太可爱了
and he's magic.
对啊
And 我喜欢
好
So
所以只要是有魔法的
对
人
or like you know the classics Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing.
对 他会带你去那个很美的地方港岛应该不错吧？港岛
Gandalf, is a pretty good one,
你可
right?
以跟他去那边生活，在那个
Yeah,
漂亮的 feel 里面生活。
Oh, see, you're right with Ingshong. You're right. You could be some useful superheroes that you could
Yeah, 但谁
have friends with. That could take you to different places. Well,
swing you around？蜘蛛人
No, like
No, like
no, like 奇怪医生。
但是他是跟时间有关系啊。
为什么？
Yeah， 他跟那个吧，对不对？他是跟时间有关系的英雄吧？Relative to time, right?
He
是吗 ？Doctor Strange，他的工作
it's like
他不是会打开那个
不是世界 but it's like
打开宇宙的那个洞吗？
对 but it's like like different universes.
对啊
Yeah. So you could travel to strange and new places and he could help you do whatever, I guess, right? So more fire again. But you need more fire in your life.
对啊
We all need a little bit of more fire in our life.
我比较 practical， 我比较走那种实物的。
对 So maybe
对
Doctor Strange for me, but
好
Cinderella?
好一样。你要好多，你一直在改变。
Well, I don't know. It's just a discussion, isn't it? I'm just wondering. Do you know what I mean?
对
I
啊
just, if there's probably more cool ones people are thinking of right now. But there you go. All right.
我觉得豆豆龙也不错 ，Totoro， 他会带我飞到天上，
Yeah.
而且他有一台公车，一台猫咪公车，
Uh-huh.
他会带我这样，咻，很快
对
到每个地方，然后没有人看得到我。
Oh, invisible.
对啊，然后他的那个车子的那个座位都很软，你可以很 bouncy， 就
对
这样。对，
I think
我喜欢。
anyone that could take you to another world would be cool. Like a totally different place, like just entirely different would be awesome.
对，
Like normal people, like if you said, "Oh yeah, no, the Lincoln lawyer." Why? Why
你有
would you
很
want
多，
him
你
as
有
a friend?
很多
He'd protect you
官
in
司
court.
吗？
Really good. Was that?
Yeah.
We've been watching that recently, by the way. The Lincoln Lawyer on
很好
Netflix.
看，很好看。
It's all right, isn't it?
对啊，不错啦。
Yeah, we've been watching it. Yeah, it's
因为
been good.
最近那个 Johnny Depp 的那个官司很有名嘛，
Oh, that's probably
所
why
以
they timed it.
就对啊，看着那个 Lincoln Lawyer，
The Lincoln Lawyer, 对。
The Lincoln Lawyer， 对啊
Yeah, quite
学到很多单字。
Talking about that, on the subject of films, and the last question
好，
is, I think we probably asked this before, but do you know Harry Potter world?
嘿，
Do you know the the Lord of the Rings world?
我真的没有看过这些电影，但是我大概知道一点点。
Like the Hobbit
Yeah.
world. Have you seen the Hobbit?
有睡着了，
Oh yeah. Do you remember it? Because the question won't work really if you don't remember it.
你试试看啊。
Which one? Would you prefer to live in which world?
哦，哪一个世界？哦 ，OK， 这个我可以回答。哪一个世界哦？
I mean, they both have monsters. They both have magic. They're just a different kind. I think Lord of the Rings is darker magic and darker. It's more adult.
我不觉得我会喜欢在魔界的 Lord of the Ring 里面，我觉得我不会喜欢，应该是好比人或是那个哈利波特，我应该会选择哈利波特，
I like Harry Potter too. Like the world is awesome.
因为它有真实的世界，然后也有魔法的世界，它是两个世界都有。
Yeah.
然后你可以学习魔法，
对对对，
就你可以是学生，你去学习魔法，你可以看到很多东西。
对，但是如果你是人，就 like 真的人，你不可以学
当然我会是魔法，
魔法。哦，
对啊
你是魔法
当然我会
的吗
希望自己是会魔法，
Okay.
我就可以去那个学校，
？Yeah,
对，然后去练习魔法，学习魔法。
yeah.
我觉得是一件很好玩的事情啊，就
And
学
it's great.
对
And also because it's like kiddie magic.
对，
It's also loads of fun.
而且你可以选择你要什么魔法，
Yeah,
然后你练习，
yeah.
就是对。
And then
但是
get
好比人，我觉得好比人是很和平、很 peace 的一个地方，但是有点太
yeah.
peace，就会觉得no excitement，没有什么刺激的地方。
Are you kidding me?
对啊，
Okay, you need to watch the movies.
我就是打仗而已。
Don't get me wrong.
打架
There's a lot of space between exciting times, but like in Lord of the Rings, there's like elves and dwarves and orcs and monsters and ogres and wizards and that kind of things. But they're just
我不喜欢
they live a long way from each other.
我不喜欢打架的世界。
Yeah.
对啊
But you're right. Like Harry Potter's loads of fun. So
对啊，如果太多打架的世界，我就会觉得我不喜欢。
Yeah.
你要一直打架，然后你要是很害怕，然后你要看到别人死，这样不喜欢。
Okay.
对，所以是哈利波特。
yeah.
你呢？
Oh man, I can't answer it.
那你要选一个啊。
I can't answer it. I love it so much.
你都喜欢。
The thing is, like, if you went to Harry Potter land, you got much more options, I think. If you go to Lord of the Rings land, you might die
对啊
quite quickly because there are more evil things there that want to eat and or kill you.
对啊
It's much more gritty. You have to fight stuff with swords and things to the death. Whereas in Harry Potter, you just Expelliarmus!
对啊
Stupefy! Some, I don't know, some silly jelly spiders or something, whatever it is. Harry Potter fans are going to go angry now. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. The evil wizards, I love them both, man. They're super cool. I could nerd out on both, really. But I'm going to go Lord of the Rings because I love it so much.
好
Thank you. Final answer.
魔戒 OK
Do I win? 我赢了吗？
赢了我们赢了
In other news, we went camping.
对啊我们上个礼拜去露营
告诉他们我们的故事。
好棒我们上个礼拜买帐篷然后上个礼拜决定 when the tent arrived 我们就Tom 就马上找到一个 campsite 然后就定了星期五晚上我们就去了这个地方
对
然后这个地方真的很漂亮你说它以前是一个农场嘛对不对现在它不是它以前是一个农场
Yeah, 是 yeah, it was an old one, yeah.
对然后在这个旧的农场里面有很多羊这些羊很可爱
对 and buttercups
啊哦对
In a field of buttercups
我不知道它的中文是什么buttercup 应该不是奶油花吧
奶油花奶油杯子花
等一下这个是一个很好问题耶 buttercup
The buttercups, yeah, little yellow things. But in England, you're supposed to put them under your chin,
对
pick one, put them under your chin and see if you like butter. And if it reflects yellow on the underside of your chin, you like butter. And guess what? Everyone likes butter. So no one fails unless you have like a beard.
Google 也不知道哎
Oh, okay. 没关系 Anyway,
Google 说黄油杯
Oh.
好难听
我发现了一个 like 很好的 like field of a campsite with a field of buttercups in it and a bunch of plots that are far away from each other and 2 yurts.
对那个很像蒙古包
Yeah.
就我看到的时候我就觉得它跟蒙古包的那个风格很像然后你就说它就是一个 Mongolian style
I think so, yeah.
的东西对不对但是我不知道它是不是真的叫做蒙古包啦但是它看起来像
Yeah, they do.
所以我们开车进去之后呢就看到那些蒙古包的帐篷或是一个地方然后我觉得很有趣我们应该要去住住看我想知道它多少钱
Yeah, 吗？
对我想
I don't think it was that much more expensive. It was only like another £20 or something, £30.
真的
对啊
就 maybe 就你跟我这样
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
等一下我告诉你为什么好 but anyway 我们开车进去然后就跟着那个主人聊了天之后他们就说那你就开车进去然后我们就开车开进去然后就看到有羊耶然后我就非常的兴奋然后我就叫孩子们看你们看有羊
对啊
然后
真的喜欢
超开心因为我们知道就是我们睡觉的搭帐篷的旁边就是羊所以你可以就看着羊然后就吃饭啊做所有的活动睡觉你还可以听到羊的叫声这样
对啊
对然后那时候我们大概晚上6点开车去吧5点还是6点开车去然后我们7点到天还很亮非常的亮然后我们就开始搭帐篷搭了1个小时半
Yep
差不多
9点
对9点半然后天还没黑哦超亮的然后我们还跟我们的孩子说来看我们那个日落的 sunset 我们来看日落这样然后英国的日落超晚的
It was like 10 o'clock or something It was going down at 9:30 10 o'clock
就是看完日落之后我们的孩子就去睡觉了嘛
对
然后他们就很兴奋啊就一直在帐篷里面就叫啊玩啊他们就没有办法睡觉但是等到他们真的终于睡觉以后我们就开始你知道我们吃了什么那天晚上是吃 rice pudding
spaghetti hoops
spaghetti hoop 对我们就开始
and bread
对，我们就开始煮我们的晚餐。
对呀，
这是我们第一餐，
对
就是露营的晚餐，很好玩。就是你知道那种感觉是很不一样。就是虽然露营是很麻烦的一件事情，但是它就是一个很不一样的经验。就是你没有 hob， 你也没有很多工具。你就是用一个小小的 cooker 在那边煮你的食物，
只有一个而已。
对，
对，
然后你就要想说 ，OK， 我要怎么把一个工具，然后弄到你有东西吃，我也有东西吃，然后你就开始计划，你的脑袋里面要计划你要怎么煮，要怎么煮这样。然后我们就吃了晚餐的第一餐，我们就说，哎，我们来看星星。
对，
走到外面，而且超冷的。
哦，很冷。
因为现在也不算是夏天吧，现在也算是春天而已。对，但是也早上很热，晚上超冷的，然后你还没有带外套。
Yeah, well, so that was the great trick I did, by the way. I did an awesome trick. So what happened was I was allowed to pack my own stuff. And I packed... she was like, I'll put some clothes in the thing. I was like, okay, cool, I'll put some clothes, whatever. So I put like a couple of trousers, some pants, some socks, whatever, and then a couple of t-shirts.
对。
And that was it. And then on the day when we left to drive, I just wore a t-shirt because it was hot. It was hot, right?
Yeah.
And the weather's been good, right? So it was hot. So I was like, I sod it. I didn't even think about a coat. I was excited to get going. We had to pack the whole car, and I was like, get the kids ready and go. And I was just like, didn't cross my mind to pack either a coat or
毛衣。
对。
a jumper。 对，所以晚上呢你就开始那边being freezing cold， 就超冷的。然后我们就试着要在晚上在外面看星星嘛。
对， that's what we wanted to do.
晚上10点看星星，你觉得哦呀，这是一个很棒的计划？没有，看不到。
No. Well,
有看到，
yeah.
但是你会看到就是很远的那个天空还很亮。所以天空不是整个暗的，它是亮的。
Yeah, there must have been
对
云 I think 很多云，
然后也还没有整个就是很暗的那种天空，所以我们看到的星星大概只有一点点吧，就是你还要把那个你的手放在眼睛旁边这样，然后试着看星星找星星，然后我们大概看了10秒钟，我们就进帐篷。
对啊，
然后说哦好累啊，我们要不要睡觉？
Just 太累。
我们睡觉。
The kids, like what, you know, in my head what I was imagining was getting there.
Yeah.
The kids just, I don't know what in my head was just like going to sleep. They were just going to go to sleep.
不会
Like
不可能
you know, well-behaved kids. And they didn't. They just faffed around for a while making noise because they're excited. I get it. That's fine.
对，他们还帮我们搭帐篷啊，拿东西呀，然后 Carrie 在 decorate 我们的房间啊，这些的。
Yeah, and like I love how all of them are gonna help with putting up the stuff and taking the stuff down, but essentially they just got in the way, and yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, but Max talked to the sheep. 他跟那些羊说话。
When we were packing up,
很可爱。
he just messed the car up. He was just pulling stuff out the car and whatever while we were trying to put the tent down. Anyway, was that? But we did that. That was the first night. I got 很兴奋，因为我要你知道我喜欢 like 我真的喜欢 I get 很兴奋 when I'm thinking about like 准备我们的东西 like 泡茶 and 煮东西 and
巧克力热巧克力
so we had one right but it's only like one hob so it's not quick you just got to cook one thing at a time 对不对 so it's just like boil the water 然后 you get the cups of tea and then the spaghetti hoops or whatever you're eating the rice pudding blah blah blah
对啊
and I was so cold
对超冷
it got so cold so quick
真的
really like
而且第一天晚上就是没有什么经验嘛，因为也是我第一次的露营经验，所以我不知道要怎么样。对。所以晚上睡觉的时候，我们虽然有那个睡袋的 sleeping bag，但是我还是觉得好冷，然后我也没有穿长袖，没有穿，我就穿短袖，然后就这样睡了一个晚上，超烂的 ，like it was 很不好的晚上。
I can't explain it. It was terrible. So we have a 6-man tent. And obviously there's 5 of us. So it was kind of perfect size actually. It fitted all of us. I want to say fat because like the past tense of fit is fat. It fat all of us. No. Fitted, yeah. It fat all of us. I want to say it though. It's like sprant.
Yeah, spit, spat.
Swat.
Sweet, sweat, swat.
Sweat, swat. Fit, fat. sprint, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it fatted all of us. It fat all of us in the tent, all 5 of us, perfectly 没关系.
Yeah.
But obviously, it was all like this is a 新的地方，对不对？所以我们的孩子 hasn't yet become 关系 to them, to it.
对。
to it.
就是他们不觉得这是他们应该要睡觉的地方。
对，这是第一的 like yeah.
对。
So 他们试试看睡觉。I say 他们试试看睡觉 but they didn't really 试试看 They just wanted to 玩and they just wanned.
Yeah.
他们 wanned the whole time and obviously Maxi 他真的喜欢 like 起来哭睡觉起来哭
Yeah.
睡觉which is his I mean it's up to him. It's his 就是他的生活
他的选择
It's 他的选择没关系 and the other kids are just messing about and I think Kyrie went to sleep probably first out of all of them.
对，他真的很累
And then Mason got scared a lot because it was dark.
对。
we
对，晚上的时候真的很暗。到了半夜，而且他们平常睡觉的时候是有那个小夜灯，有他们的 night light， 所以他们在帐篷里面睡觉是完全没有灯，所以 Mason 非常的害怕。
对。And actually one thing I did not like 我看不到 was the 月亮。
对
not once did I see the moon.
我们没有看到月亮耶。
I don't know where the hell it just doesn't exist down there. It's just like nope. How was that?
对啊，我们没有看到月亮，好奇怪哦。
Yeah, it's not there. So we did that and we got up the next day and we went into a place called Salisbury, which is like a medieval 英国的 town.
对。
Well, 城市 actually.
一个城市，对。
Technically 城市。
然后那一天我就学到了一个新的 knowledge， 新的知识，就是在英国，如果你要叫一个地方城市，是它要有cathedral
对，
要有这个地方，它才会被叫做城市。
城市对，
像 Reading， 对 Reading 这么大的一个地方，它不是城市，但是
technically it's not a city. Yeah.
对 Salisbury 就是它的名字 Salisbury， 但它是比 Reading 小，但是它有一个 cathedral， 所以它是一个城市。
对，
这是我的新知识。
对，
我对英国的
knowledge。
对啊，历史的新知识。
And then we went to the cathedral, didn't we?
对啊，我们去看了 cathedral， 里面好漂亮。
Yeah, it's like 好漂亮的大楼，
非常不一样的建筑。虽然我们不是 religious people， 但是你会觉得到里面你还是会，你知道 amazed by the patterns, by the style, by the story.
It's the 小小的 details in the 设计，对不对？ Just like this is nice. And then, but also, I think the highlight for me wasn't all the dead people and the stuff. It was the music.
对，这个 cathedral 里面，它就是会让大家去看里面的一些历史故事嘛。然后那天晚上刚刚好有一个音乐的表演。
It was like a concert practice.
对，所以我们看到它是一个 rehearsal， 一个排演而已。但他们就这样排演的第一首歌，好美哦，就是
It was lovely.
很美。我不觉得我会喜欢，但是那一天我就听到了他们在那个地方排演的一首歌，我就觉得我喜欢这种感觉。对，
I really didn't think Eula would appreciate it.
对啊。
She doesn't really listen to that kind of music much. I do listen to a lot of movie music, and it was actually movie music they were playing, like music from Star Wars, I think, or something.
对，还有
and other things, weren't they? But it was like movie style score
Harry
music.
Potter as well.
Yeah.
他们也有，我们没有听到，但是他们的那个晚上的表演，他们是会
we listened to one from Star Wars. I think that was like one we heard, but like it was just all, and the harp was there, and the violins and the flutes and all that kind of stuff, and it was just really beautiful. And the acoustics in the cathedral were beautiful. 对不对？
对啊，因为
So it sounded really nice.
对我来说，就是会让我觉得我很喜欢的那个 point， 那个点是我闭上我的眼睛，我听到的不是用电脑做出来的声音，是人他们真的用那些 instrument 那些乐器弹奏出来的声音，
对，
就是一个很对我来说是很神奇的。他们是魔法师，就大家这么多人大概有50个人吧，全部的人然后一起弹奏出这么 漂亮这么美的声音好像是电脑做出来的，
对对对，
所以那种感觉让我觉得哇。
Who are you looking at the most?
我在看那个
The conductor.
conductor.
I think their job is
我在看他怎么来，他们的 reaction 是什么？我想知道他们那些弹乐器的人怎么看他，跟他怎么 lead 这些人，我很好奇。所以我一直看着他来，你的一些表情，还有你的身体的动作，你会让大家就把这么漂亮的音乐弹奏出来，好厉害哦！
对啊，但是 I didn't see anybody 看他。
有啊有啊
Like there was, I didn't see a lot of people looking at him.
有
Did you?
有啊，像那些我看到的是那个在最后面他们在打鼓
Yeah, the
打鼓
big
的
drum
还有
people.
那个
Cymbals.
那叫什么
Cymbals.
对我知道但是他那个中文我忘记那个锣 Yes 锣打那个砰砰的那个
That's your
锣
cymbal. I'd have gone with that.
砰对那个锣打鼓
I can't even.
这是什么
How do you do that sound?
那个没有它的声音很高的那个 high pitch 的声音就砰这样
Really? Okay.
嘣
That's more triangle.
砰
Ding.
我不知道
Anyway,
那些锣还有打鼓那些人在看他，还有那个竖琴
Dum, 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 dum,
Yeah
dum, dum, dum. 台湾有他的有手机，对不对？咚咚咚咚。
Yeah， 对啊。可是他那个鼓的声音，你看起来好像没有什么，他没有打很多，但是 it's like是一个 necessary sound。如果没有那个声音，就感觉好像没有那么的神奇。But anyway, I found it really like interesting.
I like the harp woman as well.
对，那个竖琴
and this ring like like sound like 魔法。
对啊，
那个声音是魔法的。
对
ring。
对。
You're like, and then they do this.
很像魔法师，很想唱歌。
我喜欢 because it's 魔法的声音。
对，我觉得大家在一起，然后这么多人，你可以把声音弹得这么美妙，这么的一致，是很不容易的。对，真的我很喜欢，非常喜欢。
Yeah, it was lovely.
然后我们还看到，在我的生日的前一天 ，a day before my birthday， 他们有表演。
They do. They have it's £10 at the Salisbury Cathedral, and they're doing a concert with movie music in there. And we can't go because obviously we have children. But
that's not the answer I want.
Okay, well we can pretend we can pretend to go.
我要去。
哦，
对啊，好啦，我们do our best 好不好？
好啊。
我们看那个
You really want to go?
Granddad 看可不可以？
你真的要去吗？
我真的想去啊。
You want to drive an hour and a half down there?
我们可以睡在那个 yacht 里面。睡在 yacht 里面。
Stay in the yacht and then go to the concert.
对啊，就一天就好，然后隔天早上我们回家。
Okay.
Alright， 这个想想看。
Okay.
但是你的爸爸妈妈要跟 Max 睡觉。
We'd have to train Max before we go.
我们还有2个月的时间，加油。
I don't know how they would do that.
对啊，好啦，想想看啊，因为我觉得这是一个很不一样的体验。
Yeah.
Anyway， 对，我们就逛完了那个 Salisbury 嘛，这个城市，然后我们吃了好多垃圾食物。
We did. Absolute rubbish.
我们吃了好多甜的东西，蛋糕，还有你买那个 fudge。
对啊 ，diabetes 对啊，
是好甜哦，而且我完全没有 expect 它是这么的甜。我想说 fudge 很好啊，因为我通常你喝咖啡的时候，你可能会有那个 fudge 口味的嘛。太妃糖口味，但是吃的时候你就觉得 Oh my God, I'm gonna have diabetes. 叫你不要吃太多。
Yeah.
然后我们
It's very, very sweet. 对，
真的太甜。我们还喝了珍珠奶茶。
Oh yeah.
他们珍珠太硬。
硬 OK.
Too hard.
Well, they're just they're not
外国的店，对，但是他们有蛮多的选择的。对啊，所以很开心，我还是很开心可以喝到珍珠奶茶啦。Kyrie 也很开心，他又喝到珍珠奶茶。 对啊，然后还有什么呢？反正我们就逛了逛到下午3点还是4点吧。
Yeah.
我们就回了帐篷，然后就开始吃晚餐 ，barbecue， 我们烤肉。
We had a barbecue, yeah. A little instant barbecue, throwaway barbecue, disposable barbecue 对 Because we couldn't fit it in the car.
没办法，我们想要买，但是真的东西太多了。然后我们就barbecue 嘛，然后孩子们就看卡通啊，吃饭啊，然后快要睡觉时间，他们就喝了巧克力牛奶，然后就刷牙睡觉。
对 ，Well, you say 睡觉 but
对
not really.
大概1个小时、2个小时吧。
We got a couple of hours sleep at night time when they were all like,
Carrie 很好笑 ，Carrie 还就 screamed。Daddy, I love you.
Yeah,
My feet hurt.
Middle of the night, yeah. Daddy, I love you. She screamed it as well.
Yeah, scream like 就是很害怕的。
Daddy, yeah, what? I love you. Okay, my feet hurt. What? Go back to sleep. What are you doing? 对啊，
很好笑。对
Anyway,
超好笑吧 ？Yeah,
there we go. We did it.
I mean, 跟这个露营其实是好玩的啦，就是你还是会觉得 OK， 我还是喜欢这个露营的经验 ，even though 我们有3个孩子，他们真的没有给你很多时间去享受，这个露营的经验，但是我还是喜欢啦。
你喜欢吗？
我非常喜欢。
It was good actually. Really good choice. We saw a tent.
对
An air tent. We bought an air tent thingy. You know, with the blow up sections.
And don't say we cheat, because 因为我们有3个孩子 you don't expect us to get time to get those poles up.
Do you think we'd be able to do the
God,
poles?
我们会很生气。
Oh, wow.
我们会很生气。
They were running away with the poles.
Yeah.
I'd be so, we'd both be so angry.
所以我们就 we went for the air tent， 因为太方便了。
Yeah,
我们就只要 blow 3 pipes up， 然后就好了。
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to peg it. You have to do some serious pegging.
哦，那还好。
You got to get your peg on.
对，我觉得 pegging 跟 building the poles up are 2 different things.
Yeah, the peg's annoying enough because they want to they want to do it. But at least we peg, and then we can
对啊。
It worked. It was fine.
我们做的很好
So cold.
我们做的很好呀，真的很
So
冷
cold.
非常的冷。所以我们在这个露营的经验里面呢，学到了很多的 lesson， 学到很多教训。
对
1带外套。
Yeah, definitely bring a jacket. Do that.
对，带外套。2我们可能要找可以丢垃圾的地方。
Yeah, throw them rubbish away.
我们的垃圾太多了。
I don't know how to do that.
你要找一个可以丢垃圾的 campsite。你知道 California Country Park 他们就有啊。
Yeah.
但是那个好贵哦。
Yeah, but you need to get like a bigger campsite. This was like a lovely little
对
secret.
也是啊。
We don't want to tell them. You don't tell anybody where this place is really. Although we should because it's good business for them.
我们刚才已经讲了 Salisbury.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
他们可以 Google 在旁边有哪些 campsite.
Yeah.
对，好然后呢，第3个就是工具吧，我觉得工具很重要。
Yeah.
像碗啊
Yeah.
我们需要更多的碗。
Oh, we do. We need more.
更多的，因为那个碗只有大概一个人一个，所以我们用完一个，你就要去洗碗，然后你要走很久去洗碗，所以觉得很烦，所以工具要带的再多一点。再来是 blanket， 就是那个毛毯。
Yeah, we got a lot of those though. We have a few of those.
要再多一点
But more, yeah,
对
yeah,
要再多一点
Yeah.
因为太冷了
Yeah,
所以
我同意
对啊，所以我很喜欢，希望下一次你再带我们去一次。
Well, we'll have more.
Yeah.
We'll have more adventures. We'll find different places, see where we go. I kind of tested the water with this one because we were a bit far out this time. We drove like over an hour. It was like an hour and a half away from us. So we tested the waters with the kids really because we don't have any iPads.
对
Both of the tablets that we bought for the children.
在台湾买的
One of them got stepped on by the 孩子
Yep.
and broke, and the other one's battery just doesn't work anymore. So we had to retire it. So they no longer have any tablets. So they're in the back going literally every 6 or 7 minutes saying, "How long left now? How long left now?"
Yeah, 40分钟 30分钟
Yeah.
20分钟 Yeah. 但是小孩子他们就他们真的很无聊，然后我就一直给他们吃食物。
对啊 just food, yeah.
我们现在车子全部都是零食
It's so bad in there now.
超脏的
Well, we
非
have to
常
clean it. All right. So let's rock and roll. That's it for today. It's been over an hour now, taking you guys amazing time. And I hope you had an amazing, whatever you've been doing, traveling in the train, traveling in your car.
骑脚踏车
Yes. Or, jogging.
Yeah.
What else?
还有做家事
Yes.
工作
At work.
大便
Having a poo.
洗澡
Having a shower. I do that sometimes though, but maybe you don't take much notice of what we're saying when you're having a shower. 不知道
Yeah, but
Studying.
anyway 希望你们有个很好的时间很开心能够跟你们分享我们的故事我们的经验
Now, we are coming up to the end of the month, which means it's a perfect time that's the first or the second of the month, every new month, the perfect time to sign up to new lessons. So we use a website called Patreon, which is like a membership website where you can sign up and get your lessons booked by signing up there. So that's mandarinmonkey.com /lessons. You can book your lessons or /memberships and become a member.
没错
It means you can subscribe to it and just every month then your money sort of taken out automatically, so you don't have to keep signing up to new lessons and then finding the time. We set you a time, you find a good time for you, and then that time will continue every month. But the best time to do that is at the beginning of every month, and it's nearly the beginning of June, would you believe?
Yeah 要6月了
Yeah,
好快哦
very close. So go and sign up to lessons if you want to take yourself your Zhongwen to the next level. Please go and sign up. We have awesome teachers awaiting your arrival.
没错谢谢你们收听谢谢你们收看我们就下次见喽拜
Bye